There's something uniquely frustrating about being exhausted but unable to fall asleep. You've done your part, cut back on caffeine, turned off the TV, maybe even tried lavender spray or warm milk. And yet night after night, you find yourself lying awake, staring into the dark, wondering what's wrong. Here's what most people won't tell you: after 60, your body changes in ways that affect how you sleep. And one of the quietest culprits is a mineral hardly anyone talks about anymore: magnesium. Magnesium isn't some trendy supplement. It's a natural part of how your body calms down, relaxes your muscles, settles your nerves, and signals that it's time to rest. But as we age, we tend to lose more of it without even realizing. And here's the good news: you don't need pills. You don't need to overhaul your life. Some of the most powerful sources of magnesium are already in your kitchen, waiting in the form of simple, familiar foods. Today, we'll walk through 10 magnesium-rich foods that can help you ease into deeper, more natural sleep, without gimmicks, without side effects, and without feeling like you're chasing rest every night. If you're tired of being tired, you're in the right place. Let's begin. Part 1: Why so many seniors lack magnesium. You've probably heard a lot about calcium, potassium, maybe even iron, but magnesium, it rarely makes the list. Yet for many people over 60, magnesium is one of the most quietly essential and quietly missing minerals in the body. And the truth is, most seniors don't even know they're running low. Let's get real. As we age, our bodies naturally change. Our digestion slows down, our kidneys work a little harder, and our ability to absorb and retain nutrients weakens. That includes magnesium. Even if you eat fairly well, your body may not be holding on to what it needs. And the signs of magnesium deficiency aren't always obvious. They're not dramatic, they don't scream, they whisper. You might feel tense even when there's nothing to be tense about. You might notice your muscles are tighter at night, or that you're more restless, more prone to waking up at 3 a.m. and struggling to fall back asleep. You may chalk it up to stress or aging, but these are often gentle signals that your nervous system is overactive and lacking the nutrients it needs to settle. Magnesium plays a quiet, backstage role in over 300 biochemical reactions in your body. One of its most vital jobs: helping your muscles relax, calming your nervous system, and supporting the production of melatonin, the hormone that tells your brain it's time to sleep. Without enough magnesium, it's like trying to dim the lights in your house with a broken switch. You want rest, you're ready for it, but your body doesn't know how to ease into that mode anymore. And here's the part that hits home for so many people: low magnesium doesn't just affect your nights. It builds up during the day too. You might feel more fatigued than usual, more anxious without reason, less able to bounce back from everyday stress. Over time, that slow drain takes a toll, not just on your energy, but on your confidence, your patience, and your peace of mind. But here's the hope in all this: magnesium is not rare and it's not unreachable. You don't need to chase fancy solutions or spend money on expensive supplements. You simply need to bring back the foods and habits that nourish your system in a deeper way. The path to sleeping better, calming your body, and restoring your energy starts not with medicine, but with magnesium. And often, it starts in your own kitchen. In a moment, we'll walk through 10 gentle, magnesium-rich foods that are easy to find, easy to eat, and incredibly effective in helping your body rest the way it was designed to. No hype, no hard rules. Just real support for real people who deserve real rest. Part 2: 10 magnesium-rich foods that promote deep sleep. Number 1: pumpkin seeds. Of all the things you've tried to help you sleep, tea, pills, routines, you probably never thought something as simple as a handful of pumpkin seeds could make a real difference. But here's what most people overlook: these tiny green seeds carry a powerful secret. Just 1 ounce gives you nearly 40% of your daily magnesium needs. That's not a small benefit, that's a natural sleep aid hiding in plain sight. Magnesium in pumpkin seeds doesn't just help your muscles relax, it supports the entire chain of sleep chemistry in your body, from calming the nervous system to helping your brain produce melatonin more naturally. So instead of forcing sleep the way a pill might, pumpkin seeds gently nudge your body back into its own rhythm. They don't knock you out, they help you let go. But there's something even more beautiful about them: they are easy. You don't need to cook, blend, or prepare anything complicated. A small bowl next to your evening tea, a sprinkle on a salad, even straight from the bag. It's the kind of sleep support that doesn't feel like work, and for many people over 60, that simplicity matters. There's also comfort in the ritual, taking 5 quiet minutes to enjoy something nourishing. The satisfying crunch, the earthy flavor, the subtle signal to your body that the day is winding down. This isn't just nutrition, it's a moment of care, a way to say to yourself, I'm worth slowing down for. You've spent enough nights searching for answers. The truth is, sometimes healing doesn't come in big gestures. It comes in a small, familiar thing you can hold in your hand. Pumpkin seeds may be tiny, but they carry weight where it counts, in helping you rest without struggle, without side effects, and without losing trust in your own body. And maybe tonight that's exactly the kind of support you need. Quiet, simple, enough. Number 2, spinach. Spinach doesn't get much attention. It's not trendy, not flashy, and it doesn't come in a fancy package. But sometimes the quietest foods are the most powerful, especially when it comes to sleep. One cooked cup of spinach gives you nearly 160 mg of magnesium. That's not just nutrition, that's a gift to your nervous system, your muscles, your mind at rest. And for someone over 60, that can make all the difference between tossing and turning and finally letting go. Magnesium in spinach works in a steady, natural way. It doesn't knock you out. It gently soothes the system that's been running all day, your brain, your heart, your breath. It helps your muscles unclench, slows down racing thoughts, and lets your body shift from doing into being. If you've ever felt tired but wired, physically drained yet unable to sleep, chances are your body is asking for more magnesium. And spinach is one of the cleanest, safest, most effective answers you can give it. But beyond the science, spinach offers something subtle, something emotional. There's something deeply comforting about a warm plate of steamed greens at the end of the day. It feels nourishing, grounding, familiar. It's the kind of food that doesn't just fill your stomach, it reminds you that you're still being taken care of even in the quiet hours. And it's simple. That matters. You don't need a new routine, a new gadget, or a supplement that promises too much. You just need a gentle reminder that sleep doesn't come from force. It comes from support. Spinach, something you can pick up at any store, toss in a pan with garlic and olive oil, can be part of that support. A calming ritual, a soft signal to your body, you're safe now, you can rest. So tonight, instead of searching for what's wrong, maybe start by feeding what's right. Maybe one bowl of spinach is all it takes to remind your body how to sleep again. Not because it forces you, but because it knows how to help you feel whole, quietly, naturally, just like sleep should be. Number 3, almonds. There's something reassuring about almonds. No preparation, no mess, just a clean, simple snack that's been around for generations. But what many people don't realize is that almonds aren't just good for your heart, they're also a quiet ally for your sleep. A single ounce, about 23 almonds, offers around 80 mg of magnesium. That's nearly a quarter of what your body needs each day to support calm, rest, and recovery. For those over 60, when sleep starts to feel unpredictable or fragile, that extra magnesium matters more than ever. Almonds do something subtle but powerful. They help regulate melatonin, the hormone your brain produces when it's time to wind down. They also contain healthy fats and protein, which help keep your blood sugar stable overnight, so you're less likely to wake up hungry, anxious, or jittery at 2 a.m. But more than that, almonds carry a sense of stability. They're a food you can trust. They don't overpromise. They simply do their job quietly, dependably. And there's something to be said for the act of eating them. Maybe it's the soft crunch. Maybe it's the natural sweetness that comes without sugar. Maybe it's just the comfort of routine, of reaching for something nourishing instead of something numbing. Especially in the evening when the world slows down and your body needs a signal that it's okay to let go. Almonds can be part of that signal. You don't need a bowlful, just a small handful after dinner, maybe alongside a warm mug of herbal tea or nut milk. That's enough to tell your nervous system, we're slowing down now, we're safe, it's time to rest. And in a world that pushes us to do more, fix more, and sleep less, sometimes the most radical act is to return to something this simple. Almonds won't change your life overnight, but they may help change your nights, gradually, gently, and without side effects. And when you're tired of battling sleep, that kind of quiet support may be exactly what you've been missing. Not a miracle, just a moment of balance, just enough. Number 4, bananas. There's a reason bananas have long been called nature's comfort food. Soft, sweet, and easy on the stomach, they're often the first thing we turn to when we need something gentle. But what many people overlook is that bananas aren't just good for your digestion, they're surprisingly powerful when it comes to sleep. Rich in both magnesium and potassium, bananas work on 2 levels. They help relax your muscles and calm the nervous system, creating the internal conditions your body needs to drift off without effort. For seniors especially, that matters. As we age, our muscles tend to tighten, our stress threshold lowers, and we often carry more tension than we realize, both physically and emotionally. Bananas provide a simple, natural way to ease that load. The magnesium inside helps trigger the release of serotonin, which is then converted into melatonin, the hormone your brain needs to initiate deep, restful sleep. At the same time, the potassium works quietly to prevent nighttime cramps and maintain steady circulation. You may not feel all this happening, but your body does. And the best part, bananas require no preparation, no recipe, no learning curve. You peel, you eat, you feel better. You can enjoy one on its own, or blend it with oats and warm almond milk for a soothing evening snack that feels like a bedtime hug. This isn't just food, it's a reminder that healing doesn't have to be hard. That sometimes the answer really is as close and familiar as your fruit bowl. In a world filled with complex health advice and expensive sleep aids, bananas offer something rare: simplicity with real benefit. You don't need to track grams or count calories. You just need to pay attention to how your body responds when it's given what it truly needs: gentle nourishment, steady energy, and the kind of quiet comfort that tells your system, you're okay now, let go. Sleep doesn't always come from doing more. Sometimes it comes from softening the edges. And tonight, maybe all it takes is a single banana and a little permission to rest. Number 5, oats. Oats are one of those foods that feel like home. Warm, familiar, and grounding, they've been on kitchen tables for generations, not because they're trendy, but because they work. And when it comes to sleep, oats do far more than most people give them credit for. They're a quiet powerhouse of magnesium, fiber, and natural carbohydrates, all of which play a gentle, crucial role in helping your body wind down and prepare for rest. Magnesium helps calm the nervous system, easing tension in your muscles and lowering the activity in your brain that can keep you tossing and turning. The fiber in oats supports blood sugar stability overnight, preventing those early morning spikes that jolt you awake before you're ready. And the natural carbs in oats actually help your brain absorb more tryptophan, an amino acid that turns into serotonin, and then melatonin, your sleep hormone. This isn't just chemistry, it's nature doing what it's always done, quietly and reliably. What makes oats even more powerful is the way they fit into real life. A small bowl of warm oatmeal in the evening isn't just food, it's a moment. A soft landing at the end of a long day, a break from noise, from pressure, from screens. You can make it with water or milk, add a few slices of banana or a pinch of cinnamon, and suddenly you have something that feels like care, like peace, like something your body can trust. There's no need to count every gram of magnesium or make a strict routine. The beauty of oats is in their simplicity. One bowl, one moment, one gentle step towards sleep that doesn't involve effort or strain. And when you're over 60, that kind of ease matters, because what you need isn't more stimulation. It's more softness, more nourishment, more reminders that your body still knows how to rest if you give it the right signals. So the next time sleep feels far away, don't reach for something loud or harsh. Reach for what's steady, reach for oats. Let them remind you that sometimes the best solutions are the ones that have always been there, quiet, humble, and ready to help you find your way back to rest. Number 6, dark chocolate. Dark chocolate might not be the first thing that comes to mind when you think about better sleep, but maybe it should be. A small square of quality dark chocolate, 70% cocoa or higher, contains a surprising amount of magnesium, along with antioxidants that help ease inflammation and lower stress levels. And while it may feel indulgent, it's actually one of the most comforting, naturally supportive foods you can add to your nighttime routine. For many people over 60, sleep isn't just about feeling tired. It's about unwinding from years of habits, stress, and tension that build up in both body and mind. That's where dark chocolate can help in a different way. The magnesium it contains helps calm the central nervous system, relax the muscles, and support the production of serotonin, which the body converts into melatonin, the very hormone that tells your brain it's safe to sleep. But beyond the science, dark chocolate taps into something deeper: comfort, nostalgia, a small pleasure that doesn't feel like medicine but still brings real benefit. There's a ritual to it that matters: holding a small piece, letting it melt slowly on your tongue, feeling the richness, the slight bitterness, the warmth it brings. It's not about the sugar rush, it's about taking a pause, claiming a gentle moment for yourself before the day ends. And that moment, that softness, tells your body it's time to settle. You don't need much, just 1 or 2 squares, ideally with low sugar and high cocoa content, maybe paired with a cup of herbal tea or warm almond milk. It's a treat, yes, but also a tool. One that supports sleep not by overpowering you, but by guiding your body back to balance. Sleep isn't always about strict routines or perfect discipline. Sometimes it's about creating small, meaningful moments that calm the heart and quiet the mind. Dark chocolate offers one of those moments. It's steady, it's simple, and it's powerful in the most unexpected way. So tonight, if you find yourself reaching for something soothing, let it be this, just a piece of dark chocolate. Not as a reward for getting through the day, but as a gentle reminder that you deserve rest, warmth, and a little sweetness. Right here, right now. Number 7, avocado. There's something calming about an avocado. It's not loud, it doesn't beg for attention, but once you cut into it, the soft green, the smooth texture, it invites you to slow down. And when it comes to sleep, that's exactly the kind of food your body needs. Avocados are rich in magnesium, potassium, and healthy fats, 3 essential tools your nervous system uses to relax, regulate, and release. Just half an avocado can deliver over 50 milligrams of magnesium, enough to make a gentle but meaningful impact on your ability to fall asleep and stay asleep. For older adults especially, the combination of healthy fats and minerals in avocado does something unique. It helps calm the mind while nourishing the body. The magnesium works quietly, relaxing muscles and encouraging melatonin production. The potassium eases tension in your arteries and supports a steady heartbeat. The fats help keep your blood sugar balanced, preventing nighttime crashes that can wake you up in the middle of the night feeling jittery or off-center. But even more than its nutritional value, avocado offers a kind of emotional nourishment. It's simple but satisfying, soft but filling. It doesn't need much, maybe a squeeze of lemon, a pinch of salt, or a slice of whole grain toast to carry it. And in that moment of preparation, there's care. A message to yourself that sleep is not something to chase, but something to welcome. What makes avocado special is not just what it does, it's how gently it does it. There's no spike, no crash, no side effect. Just a slow, steady support system working in the background while you rest. It doesn't demand anything from you, it simply shows up with what you need. And in a world where sleep feels harder and harder to reach, foods like avocado remind us that rest doesn't have to be complicated. Sometimes it's as easy as one slice, one quiet choice, one moment where you give your body the softness it's been asking for all day. So tonight, instead of wondering what's missing, try adding something real, something nourishing, something like avocado. Because rest isn't always about doing more, it's about giving more of what matters. And this truly matters. Number 8, chia seeds. Chia seeds may be tiny, but their impact is anything but small. At first glance, they seem like just another health food trend, but don't let their size fool you. These little black seeds are rich in magnesium, omega-3 fatty acids, and fiber, all of which quietly support the conditions your body needs to relax and sleep naturally. Just 1 tablespoon of chia seeds offers nearly 40 milligrams of magnesium, which, for anyone over 60, can help close the gap that modern diets often leave behind. What makes chia seeds so effective for sleep isn't just the magnesium, though, it's how they work in harmony with your body. The high fiber content helps stabilize blood sugar overnight, keeping those sudden 2 a.m. wake-ups at bay. The omega-3s support brain health and reduce mild inflammation, which can interfere with rest. And when soaked in water or almond milk, chia seeds develop a soft, gel-like texture that's not only soothing to eat, but also calming to the gut, creating a sense of internal ease that gently supports sleep from the inside out. There's also something meditative about preparing chia, stirring them into a glass of warm almond milk, watching them swell and soften, turning something tiny into something nourishing. In that act, there's a message. Sleep doesn't always need a big fix. It often begins with small, intentional steps. You can sip it slowly in the evening or enjoy a spoonful before bed. No pressure, no prep anxiety, just a gentle addition to your evening rhythm. For older adults navigating a world of quick fixes and complicated solutions, chia seeds offer a refreshing alternative, something natural, reliable, and quiet in its strength. They're not a gimmick, they're not a miracle, but they are a consistent, honest support your body recognizes and welcomes. So if sleep feels far away and your nights feel longer than they should, start small. Let chia seeds be one of the signals you send your body that it's time to rest, time to soften, time to receive. Sometimes healing begins not in the big gestures, but in the quiet trust of something this simple. And that too is enough. Number 9, nut milk. There's something timeless about a warm cup of milk before bed, but But for many people over 60, traditional dairy doesn't feel as comforting as it once did. That's where nut milk steps in, not as a replacement, but as a gentle evolution of a familiar ritual. Almond milk, walnut milk, cashew milk, they are lighter, easier on digestion, and often fortified with magnesium and calcium, two minerals your body needs to relax, unwind, and let go of the day. But beyond what's in it, nut milk offers something that can't be measured in nutrients, a moment of calm. Magnesium in nut milk supports muscle relaxation and melatonin production. The warmth of the drink itself raises your core temperature slightly and then allows it to drop, signaling to your brain that it's time for sleep. The texture is soft, smooth, and familiar. Add a touch of cinnamon, a splash of vanilla, or a few drops of honey, and suddenly you've created not just a drink, but an experience, one that speaks directly to the part of you that longs to feel safe, held, and ready to rest. For many older adults, nighttime can feel long and uncertain. Sleep doesn't come as easily, and the silence can sometimes feel heavier than the day. But a cup of warm nut milk changes the tone. It gives you something to hold, something to savor, something that tells your body we're not rushing, we're slowing down. And the beauty of nut milk is how adaptable it is. You can drink it warm or cold, plain or spiced, alone or paired with a handful of almonds or a piece of dark chocolate. It's not about doing it perfectly, it's about doing it intentionally. One small act of nourishment, one choice to care for yourself gently, one signal to your nervous system that rest is not only allowed, it's welcomed. So tonight, if the world feels a little too loud or your thoughts feel a little too fast, try returning to something quiet. Let the cup warm your hands. Let the flavor soften your mood. Let nut milk become more than a beverage. It can be your invitation back to peace, one sip at a time. Number 10. Black beans. Black beans may not be flashy, but they've stood the test of time for good reason. For generations, they've been a staple in meals that nourish, sustain, and comfort. And for those over 60 looking for better sleep, black beans offer a quiet kind of power that's easy to overlook. Half a cup of cooked black beans delivers about 60 mg of magnesium, enough to gently support your nervous system, calm your muscles, and help your brain prepare for restful sleep without the need for pills or complicated routines. What makes black beans so unique is how many roles they play at once. They are rich in magnesium and potassium, which both help regulate blood pressure and reduce nighttime tension. They're high in fiber, which supports gut health and keeps blood sugar levels steady overnight, two often overlooked keys to staying asleep through the night. And they're also a source of plant-based protein, which helps you feel full, satisfied, and grounded as you head into sleep. But beyond the nutritional facts, black beans represent something deeper: tradition, familiarity, and comfort. A warm bowl of black bean soup, a spoonful in a rice dish, a small serving seasoned with herbs and a bit of olive oil. These aren't just meals, they are memories. And eating them in the evening, especially in a gentle, well-balanced dish, becomes more than nourishment. It becomes a way of caring for yourself without effort or overwhelm. For older adults who are tired of navigating trends and temporary fixes, black beans are a steady friend. They don't promise instant results, but they offer something better: consistency, trust, and a quiet way to support your body from the inside out. They help slow things down, help you feel full but not heavy, and give your system the minerals and calm it needs to transition into sleep the way nature intended. So as you wind down tonight, don't overlook the humble black bean. Let it remind you that rest doesn't come from doing more, but from doing the right things gently and consistently. You don't need something new, you need something real. And this simple, grounding food might just be the final piece in your return to deep, healing sleep. Part 3. When to eat these foods for best sleep results. Knowing what to eat for better sleep is powerful, but knowing when to eat it makes all the difference. Timing, especially after 60, can be the gentle key that unlocks the full benefits of magnesium-rich foods. Too early and your body may use the nutrients before bedtime even arrives. Too late and you risk discomfort, bloating, or interrupted digestion that works against your rest. The sweet spot. Aim to enjoy your magnesium-rich foods between 6:00 p.m. and 8:00 p.m., a window that gives your body enough time to digest and absorb the minerals while still aligning with your natural circadian rhythm. For lighter snacks like almonds, pumpkin seeds, or a warm cup of nut milk, having them 1 to 2 hours before bed can be especially effective. They offer just enough fuel to carry you into sleep without overstimulating your system. But if you're eating heavier items like black beans or a full bowl of oatmeal, it's best to keep those closer to dinner so your body isn't working hard to process food while trying to rest. It's also about consistency. Our bodies thrive on rhythm, not randomness. That means choosing just 1 or 2 of these foods each night, not all 10, and making them a regular part of your evening flow. Over time, your body begins to associate those choices with rest, safety, and sleep, and that association becomes its own medicine. You don't need to count every milligram or turn food into a formula. You just need to be gentle, thoughtful, and consistent. Create an evening ritual you actually enjoy. A warm drink, a handful of almonds, a small plate of steamed greens. Let those quiet signals speak to your body in a language it remembers: softness, calm, and care. Because sleep doesn't just come from what you eat, it comes from how you prepare your body to receive it. And when your food, timing, and rhythm all work together, rest becomes less of a battle and more of a natural return. Tonight, let your timing be your ally, not rushed, not rigid, just right. Part 4. Pair magnesium with these 3 gentle night habits. Magnesium-rich foods can lay the foundation for better sleep, but when you pair them with a few simple, night-friendly habits, the results become even more powerful. Sleep isn't just about what's in your stomach, it's about what's in your system, your space, and your state of mind. The body doesn't fall asleep because it's told to. It sleeps when it feels safe, calm, and no longer on guard. That's where these 3 gentle habits come in. The first is a warm foot soak with Epsom salt. Just 15 minutes in warm water allows magnesium sulfate to absorb directly through your skin, relaxing your muscles, easing joint stiffness, and signaling to your nervous system that it's time to slow down. It's not just a foot soak, it's a transition, a quiet act of care that tells your body the day is over. The second habit is dim lighting after 8:00 p.m. When we stare at screens or sit under harsh overhead lights late into the evening, our brains stay stuck in daytime mode, suppressing melatonin and delaying sleep. Instead, switch to warm amber lights, use lamps, not ceiling lights, and if you can, light a candle or 2. The softness helps your body shift gears gently, the way dusk used to signal bedtime before technology filled our evenings with brightness. And finally, try ending the day with a gratitude pause, just 3 things. Write them down, say them out loud, or simply sit with them in silence. Gratitude doesn't just sound nice, it physically calms the brain. It lowers cortisol, slows your heart rate, and shifts your focus from what's missing to what's still good. This emotional release, paired with magnesium's physical support, creates the kind of balance your body needs to rest well. You don't need a perfect routine. You don't need all 3 habits every night. But when you combine nourishment with stillness, softness, and intention, even in small ways, you create space for true rest. So tonight, eat gently, move gently, light gently, and let your body remember what it already knows. Sleep doesn't have to be forced, it just needs to be invited. Final sleep is not a luxury. It's not something we earn or fight for. It's something we return to when the body feels safe, the mind feels supported, and the heart feels calm. And for many people over 60, that return has felt harder and harder. But tonight, I hope you've seen something different. I hope you've seen that rest doesn't always require a prescription or a perfect routine. Sometimes it begins with a single choice, a handful of pumpkin seeds, bowl of oats, a cup of warm nut milk. Sometimes it's a quiet food, sometimes a quiet habit, but always it's something gentle. We talked about magnesium not as a buzzword, but as a real, essential mineral your body craves as it ages. We explored 10 simple, familiar foods, many of which you probably already have in your home, and we paired them with rhythms that help your nervous system feel safe again. A foot soak, a dim light, a few moments of gratitude. None of this is complicated. None of it is magic, but all of it is real. Your body has not forgotten how to rest. It may just need to be reminded with kindness, with consistency, with care. And if you've made it this far in the video, I want to thank you not just for watching, but for showing up for yourself. That matters, you matter. So tonight, I hope you give yourself permission to stop chasing sleep, and instead to create the space for it to come back to you. Gently, quietly, naturally. You deserve to sleep well. You deserve to wake up feeling whole. Thank you for being here, and from my heart to yours, may tonight be softer than last night, and may tomorrow feel just a little brighter. Sleep well, truly.